Hi, welcome to the Blue training on custom forms. I'm going to do a brief video just to show you how they're used and how you can go ahead and use them to collect data from your customers. They're accessed under Admin, Public, Custom Forms. You can go ahead and create as many forms as you want. Each one is labeled with an ID number, a name, and then your options to delete, edit, clone, or view. We have 142 forms. Most of them are quote-unquote retired. We create them when we need to collect data. So for example, if I need to go ahead and ask all of my ABs for updated licensing, I'll create a custom form with the fields I need for their licensing information, send a blast email, and all of those results will be emailed to me so that I can get them into Blue pretty quickly. We also have created custom forms to go ahead and add to our public website to capture data. So for example, our advertising review challenge form we've added to our public site so that consumers or businesses have a way to send us an ad challenge for our advertising review department. So it's a really good way to capture data. The forms are pretty simple to use. Obviously, to add a new form, you're going to click Add a New Form. It automatically defaults to active. Your form name and your form title can be the same. If you would like to use a CAPTCHA so that the user has to submit the code before they submit the form, that's at your option. Your confirmation text will automatically default to thank you for your submission, but for example, the advertising review form I just showed you, when that one submits, it says thank you, we'll be in contact with the business, we appreciate your mission to BBB Advertising Challenge, etc. So that can be customized. Your virtual page view is used to track your form through Google Analytics. That's an optional field. You can email your results to one or more people. So when a form is filled out, it will go to a specific person or persons. So my advertising review challenge form goes to my ad review staff. And you can automatically default your subject so that when these forms are coming in, your staff knows exactly what they're used for. So we'll just use ad review challenge. Once you have this information set up, you're just going to create a new form. Make sure you remember the form name because you're going to want to go in and edit it to add your custom fields. Here are a couple merge fields that you can add into the subject so that you can automatically track business name, BID, or a timestamp. So once we create new form, we want to go ahead into our form section here and find it. My form name was Deanna, so I'll go ahead in here and I want to edit the form. The form fields are basically what you're capturing. So the first field I always use is instructional text. I'll go ahead in this drop down and choose, instructional text and add new field. Once you do that, you want to edit it. So my instructional test here, this is a test form, and I want to update the field. Some are automatic, so you can have, a U.S. state populate automatically. You can add an external link into your phone or an email address or a date. I end up using the multi-line text box a lot because I'm trying to gather data from the business, and a lot of it's custom data. So let's keep with our example and use add challenge. You can choose whether or not your fields are required. If you're adding a lot of fields, you may want to require most of them, but some of them you're not going to. Like if you track by business ID, we always put that in our forms, but we don't require that. And you can choose the length of your multi-line text box. So for this example, let's go ahead and update our form. We'll find it here, and let's take a quick view of it. So here's our form. It'll give you your title, your instructional text, and then since we only chose one multi-line text box, this is the form information. So a business can fill it out or a consumer, and when they submit it, it's going to automatically be emailed to me since that's how I set up the form. Up here, each form has a custom URL, so you can use bit.ly to shorten it if you'd like to and put it into your email blasts. You can also add that URL into your CMS so that you have some forms that are added into your website automatically, like the ad challenge form that we took a look at. If you have a form that you've spent a lot of time on and you have all the data in there and you just need to change a few fields because maybe instead of using it for an ad challenge you want to use it for an investigation, I would suggest using this clone button. Basically it clones the entire form and then it will go ahead and allow you to edit the fields so that you're not starting from scratch. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. Thank you.